Hey guys, Portia here, and today I wanted to bring to you all a really quick design for a brushstroke sublimation tumbler. Now I am working on this design for a friend, but I was like, hey, let me show you guys how I put this together because it is so easy. So custom size, we are going to use inches, and the width on this particular tumbler is 9.3 by a height of 8. And we're going to say create new design. All right, so this is the area that we're going to be working in right now. Now, I started to make this box black, but I just work with so much black. I wanted the tumbler to actually breathe. So we're going to go ahead and leave our background white. So the first thing I want to do is go to Elements. And what I am going to search is pink. Okay, hot pink leopard brushstroke. Hit enter. And as you can see, there are a lot of options that come up. And then we actually have some that are like preset, so that if you really wanted to, this could be your tumbler right here, duplicated, all that good stuff, and make sure it stretches all across. But that's not how I roll. I like to do each piece, pick out each piece. And the one that I like is, I believe this one. And once you put it down, you can see more items come up. So I actually want to start the piece off with this stroke here. And I'm going to come in with the next one. And it's going to be a little bit layered. I do want us to see the white coming through. It allows the tumbler to actually breathe. So often I like pack the tumbler with color, but you know, you don't have to do that, Portia. So I'm kind of reminding myself of that. And then the next one I like, I think it's this is it here. So it's a little bit of a, I think it's still a leopard print. And so I think these are the three that I'm going to roll with, and I'm going to group them together and duplicate. Slide that right there. And then I'll duplicate it once more. Right, that goes there and that goes there. So the goal is to have, once the tumbler wraps around, I don't want the same colors to bump into one another. So that's kind of like why I wanted to specifically do 9, because I don't want to have it bumping in. And I am going to move this group forward. Let's see, bring forward. I want that to lay over across the top. All right, and this is pretty much going to be the body of our tumbler. Next, we need to come in with some text. And my friend's name is Chloe L.O.E. So the name of the font is England Signature. That's this here. And we are going to turn it this way. And I do believe I want this to be black, so we're going to keep it that color. Spread it out just a little bit, and then I want to center it. And I do want it to kind of come off a little bit of the main design. Now, in order to make this pop, we have to add a shadow, because I don't want it to like bleed too far into the blacks that are already here. So let's go ahead and add an effect, and we're going to do shadow, and I want that to be white. So now that's a bit pale, so let's go ahead and turn the transparency all the way up. But I want the offset to be a little bit closer to the word itself. I don't want it to be so far back. I kind of want it to be like the two are connected. And then our blur, I think I'm going to leave that at 0, and the direction is, that's fine. So this is it, guys. It's a real simple font, but I do believe, I'm sorry, it's a real simple design, but I do believe it's going to make a big impact. So I do want to stretch this to the edge just a little bit more, because when we wrap, I do want to get a little bit of overlap so that it's like the brush strokes are touching. And that is it. So at this point, let's go ahead and make it. We got the printed image. Let's go ahead and get taped on up. Okay guys, so we are going to press at 356 degrees for 50 seconds. And then once that first press is done, I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees and press a second time for good measure. Let's see what we got here. Looking good, y'all. Let's check it out in a little bit more detail. I am really loving the look. I'm glad I did not go with a black background. I started to do that, but sometimes your tumbler needs to breathe. It does not have to be saturated with color all the time. So this is a lesson for myself, although my next tumbler might be saturated with color, because that's just what I do. Also, I wanted you guys to check out my back seam here. Working with the paint swipes kind of is forgiving because it really doesn't look like a seam. We know it's a seam because we created it together, but the buyer or either the gift receiver wouldn't have any idea. So it makes for a seamless wrap. But yeah, guys, this is all I have for you today. I just wanted to share with you all my Chloe paint swipe tumbler, at least my version of a paint swipe tumbler. If you got any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, let me know. If you found this video helpful or just plain old entertaining, could you go ahead and give it a thumbs up? But guys, as always, until next time, peace.